Today's verse of the day is all about two of the wisest people to ever exist. Of course, Jesus, and then there's that guy named Solomon. My name's David. I'm the co-founder at Axis.org, and we help parents and their teenagers communicate and understand each other with a resource called the Culture Translator. All right, let's get into the verse of the day. It's Mark 8:35. Jesus says, "For whoever will save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake and the gospel will find it." All right, let's go back to Solomon. Solomon in Ecclesiastes, he's reflecting on his life, and he has, in essence, saved his life. He says, "I'm the smartest guy around. I have all the pleasure I could ever want. Look at my possessions, look at my vineyards, look at my houses." And then he goes on to say, "And I'm the most popular person to ever exist." He then goes on to give a summary of those things, and he says, it's all vanity. And he says it many times, and the word vanity is literally the word vapor. Now, let's go over to Jesus. When Jesus is talking about saving your life or losing your life and the paradox surrounding that, the word for life literally means breath. Now, what he's talking about is spirit or soul or what animates you, what gives you life. But he's saying, if you're targeting the wrong things, and literally he says this in the verse following it, if you gain the whole world, if you become like Solomon, you will still, and forfeit your soul, what's the point? Now, when Solomon is thinking through this, he then goes on to say, when he's talking about all these temporary things, he says, our hearts, who we are, has been made for eternity. And so he's saying temporary things without an eternal anchor are meaningless. And Jesus is saying, what are you giving your life to? If you give it to me and you give it to the gospel, you are going to find true life.